Common colds and other illnesses are on the rise since colder temperatures have made their way into the Tennessee Valley, but a Chattanooga doctor says he is seeing a form of pneumonia across all ages, but especially kids. Dallas Payton explains.
Doctors are still seeing patients with common respiratory illnesses like RSV, flu, and COVID, but they are starting to see atypical pneumonia as well. Atypical pneumonia is also known as walking pneumonia. Dr. Matthew Hitchcock is seeing the pneumonia in all ages, but mainly in elementary age kids. He breaks down the symptoms.
For the most part, it's, cough and fever are probably the two biggest symptoms that people are presenting with. But they can have, the runny nose and the congestion and all of that with it too. But cough and fever really is their main presenting symptoms.
He says some kids do have it worse than others.
They can present with I'm running out of gas, I don't have energy, or I'm short of breath. They can definitely show up with those symptoms as well. And we've had that in kids. I've had to admit about one a week kid with kind of the respiratory distress for them.
He says a spike in all illnesses happened after Thanksgiving once kids returned back to school.
If you have a cough or you aren't feeling well, you could wear a mask or just kind of trying to cough into your sleeve, not cough on people. But the biggest thing is probably just washing your hands. Make sure you're washing your hands a lot or using hand sanitizers just to try to help minimize the spread.
Dr. Hitchcock wants to remind people that vaccines are available and it's never too late to get that extra layer of protection.
Pregnant women and infants, the RSV vaccine showed 80-90% effective at keeping kids out of the hospital. Usually about once a week, I have to admit a kid with a viral called bronchiolitis to the hospital, and the RSV vaccine for either the pregnant mom getting it or the infant getting it has just done huge work in keeping kids out of the hospital with RSV.
For Local 3 News, I'm Dallas Payton.